Okay, so this is the test question number 16, which was about the parabola, and I'm going to do another one also, but these are just a couple of problems where you have to deal with the focus and the directrix and the different things about a parabola. And the things you have to know are, first of all, you have to know that the equation for a parabola is y equals a times x minus h quantity squared plus k, where a is 1 over 4p, the vertex is the point hk, the focus is the point hk plus p, and the directrix is the line y equals k minus p. So if you know those 5 things, then you just need to figure it out given whatever the problem happens to give you. In this problem on the test, it said that the parabola has y equals -4 as the directrix. Okay, so the directrix is y equals k minus p, and in this problem it says that y equals -4 is the directrix, which tells me that k minus p, whatever that is, has to be -4. So k minus p is -4. That's the first thing I know. Then the problem also says that the focus is at 0, 4. So the focus is 0, 4, and the focus is hk plus p. So hk plus p is 0, 4. So that tells me 2 pieces of information. It tells me that h is 0, and it tells me that k plus p is 4. Alright, so k plus p is 4, k minus p is -4. So that tells me I can combine these 2 equations here, and I'm going to get 2k is 0, so k is 0. So that tells me that this parabola is has its vertex at the origin, hk, 0, 0. So vertex for this problem is 0, 0. And then so we're supposed to write the equation of the parabola also, and we need p to do that. So we know from either one of these equations, since k is 0, p must be 4. So p is 4. Alright, so that will help me write my equation because a is 1 over 4p. So a is 1 over 16. So for my equation, I know h is 0, k is 0, so that all that stuff's going to go away. I'll just have ax squared, and I know that a is 1/16. So the equation for this parabola is just y equals ax squared, so 1/16 x squared. So that's the equation for this parabola, and there's the vertex. Those were the 2 things that this problem was asking for, is the vertex and the equation. Alright, so it's these 4 things here that you have to know to deal with these problems. Alright, here's another example of lesson 76, number 16. A parabola has its vertex at -3, -2. Okay, so immediately I'm going to say hk is -3, -2. So that gives me h and k right there. And then the focus is -3, 5. So hk plus p is equal to -3, 5. Okay, so from that information there, I got that k plus p is 5. K plus p is 5. I already know that k right here is -2. So that tells me that p is 7. So I've got k, I've got p, I've got h. I can find all the things it's asking me for. It's saying to write the equation of the parabola and the directrix, and the axis of symmetry is always x equals h. That's the axis of symmetry. Okay, so the axis of symmetry is x equals -3 because that's what h is. So that's that part of that answer. And then the directrix is hk plus p. The focus is hk plus p. The directrix is y equals k minus p, so that's -2 minus p is 7, so yeah, y equals -9 is the directrix. And then the equation, we have to do 1 over 4a. So the equation of a parabola, remember, is y equals a times x minus h quantity squared plus k. So I've got all this stuff to fill in. A is 1 over 4p, so 1 over 28. And then x minus h is negative 3 squared plus k. K is negative 2, so minus 2. So the equation for this parabola ends up being 1 over 28 times x plus 3 squared minus 2. Y equals that. That's the equation of the parabola. So that should all work out. You just have to know what each thing represents. The h, the k, the p, all those things, to figure all that stuff out.